The mic is okay.
As long as it picks us up, it's okay. It's going over your face. Are we ready? Are we ready to go live yet, Seth? Are we live? Oh, sorry, BlaXit family. I was just adjusting the mic. So can you just let us know if you can hear us and if you can see us? So let's have a look. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, we have some people here. Just comment and let us know if you can see us. Hi, Juliet. We will be breaking the ground on a poultry farm in East Africa next month. Who's that? Deccan Frost. Congratulations. So let me say hello first. He is a griot. And today's episode or program or live is entitled Do We Have Amnesia? And that is about our memories, our traditions, who we are, where we're coming from, and so on and so forth. But let me first read your comments. I'm going to thank you for coming and joining us. So we have Mariama. Yes, Queen, we can. Oh, good, so you can hear me well. Thank you so much. Perspective. Okay, I want everybody to go to this channel. There's an amazing channel, which is run by a lovely gentleman called KD. And the channel is called Pixpective. Just like perspective, but it's Pix, Pix. Pectiv, perspective. He shows the views of Africa from a wonderful perspective, literally. And he is a fantastic droner. So if you really want to see Africa from a great view, especially from a bird's eye view, and if you want to see some really unique shots from an excellent videographer, photographer, and drone specialist, he is the place to go to, and he shows you all different parts of Africa. So I want to say thank you for joining us, and please, everybody, please subscribe to that channel. As you know, BlaXit is all about the love, about sharing the love. So we have Monica Sisse. She says she doesn't hear anything. Okay, maybe it's your settings, because Lance Binnen says, I can hear you just fine. And Gissard Jantz is watching from France. Bonjour. Your eye open French speaker. Oh, oui, oui, très bien. Okay, I'd like to say merci, merci, merci. Yeah, je ne parle vous français au petit point. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to do the show in French. How's your French?
No, I can't speak French.
But you can play a kora.
Yeah, I play Quran.
You plays kora.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a griot with us today. Jali, introduce yourself to our lovely viewers.
Okay, let me say hello, good evening to everyone. BlaXit family, BlaXit family, BlaXit family. Okay, I am Jali Mustafa Mbai. I'm from Brikama in Gambia, West Africa. West Africa and Gambia. I'm in the West Coast region. They call me Jali Mustafa Mbai. I'm a griot, I'm a kora player, and then I make kora for myself. I build it for myself from A to Z. Then I also teach people to know how to play kora so that they can know how to play kora. That is my culture, it's my tradition, and then I don't joke with it. And then I want to see where by the kora music instrument go forward, and then the griot's life also should go forward forever, because it's not today. Griots are found since the world was found. So if anybody joke with griots, or you play with your culture, or you play with your traditional, I'm saying sorry for you. My body died for you. You'll find yourself in a very difficult life. It's not easy.
Okay, so does everybody know what a griot is? Let's have a look. The Great, hello. Hi, Nori, the Great. Kulanda and Good God, I might put it on my phone because the writing's really small. Gonna cheat. Hang on a sec. So, because the writing's small and I only got reading glasses. So basically, what is a griot? What does a griot do? And historically, who can be a griot? Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Julia. That question is very important and then it's very interesting. As I tell you before, my last interview with you, it was roughly one can say 4 months ago. What I explained to you about the griots are the first peacemaker because those days when there's a problem between the communities or within the friends or the ladies, man and his wife, the griots used to work on that so that they can make peace between them. And then secondly, when it comes to the griots agenda, their second agenda is the griots are there for communities. If there's anything, things like ceremony or any funeral, things like funeral, the griots used to lead. They have to run the errands of the communities, the people's mission. We are there to run people's missions. And then our responsibility also have to come from those people, our feeding, our health, anything we need, we should get it from the people because we are there to run their errands. So it's very important. That's why we call griot.
Okay, Giscard Guns. Okay, so we also have Professor Sherman Fowler. So there's a special hello to Professor Sherman Fowler, who I would love to have on the show very soon to talk about our history and a particular from the perspective of our history of enslavement in America and our history before enslavement and when we were taken to America into, if you like, a relative and very contemporary current context. So I'd like to talk about that. But the question is, do we have amnesia, right? And the reason why I didn't put a question mark on it, I put it as a statement. Because I think that there are many things that we have forgotten about.
Yeah.
And many people and traditions we've forgotten about. And I don't know if it's maybe the education system that has, so precluded our memories that we don't remember these things or we don't know about these things, because I don't remember hearing about a griot growing up in school or growing up even in my family home. It wasn't discussed that these individuals who carried our history, because that's what a griot does, they carry your history, they're historians, and your history is encapsulated within song. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, when you come in terms of that, if you see that we lost a lot of things today, we don't want to follow our culture. We live our culture. What you are, that's what you can be.
Yeah, sure.
No matter how long a stick spent inside the river cannot change to be a crocodile. It will still remain like a stick.
Yes.
You see. Okay. Right now, previously, the belief people have. That's why we find it very difficult in life. In fact. Because me, I normally used to say that, even when I go to the radio stations, people used to call me, Jelly, why you say this? I tell them that that's what I see, and then that's what I learned from my father. Because what we are griots. So if you see that, the griots, we are playing our part, and then the others are not playing their part for us, how are we going to face? We will face it very difficult.
Yes.
So it means that there will be no history now. Because if at all I stand to fight for the history and then to come up to build the culture, and then to quote people's history from their forefathers up to date, and then I am finding it very difficult even to get the food for myself. If I'm sick and tired of that, I have to forget about my culture also, and then I struggle to get something for my family also, because I cannot be lived like that in my life. Like the incident happened to me right now these days. So things are like that. And then when you come in, you talk of the slave trade also, I had something like that, Okay, when you come in terms of slave trade, during those days in Gambia here, the place where we normally used to sell the slave is in Janyambra, in the island, Makati. I was staying in that island for 6 good years. It's the place where they have the slave market and then the slave house and then the freedom tree. in Janjambure. So that's the place where they normally carry the slaves from there. They take them to Fort Blaine, from Fort Blaine to Gore Island in Senegal. So from Gore, then they carry them to the Caribbean island in America. So this is why, slave trade, I normally start tell the slave, but the black British that, or the black Americans that tell them, we are all the same, we are the same family. We all came from Africa in the same family. There are certain slaves, in America, these Caribbean people. I can even have a born family member there,
Of
whom you
course.
know that I am very close to him, like the way I am with my family here in home in Gambia. That's why BlaXit is very important. If we follow BlaXit, we will learn a lot of things so that we can recover, we can come back to our culture so that we can develop our traditional also. It's very important in life.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree because part of the reason why we BlaXit was to find ourselves because we were in a fog of amnesia.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't know a lot about our culture. We didn't know a lot about our people. We didn't know a lot about our history. We didn't know a lot about our origins. We didn't know a lot about a lot of different things. And I think that it's been kept away from us on purpose. And part of that reason is because when you have your identity, yeah, when you know your culture, yeah, when you know your traditions, when you know that you come from somewhere that is rich.
Yeah, Jules, the topic we are saying here, if you know where you come from, you will know where you will go to. But if you don't know where you come from, you will find it very difficult where you will land to.
Yeah.
So this is the consequence we are facing. We are facing a very difficult task now. Because you can meet with someone, especially people like me and others, with the griots and the griots family. The moment you tell me your surname, I will tell you that exactly this is the family you came from or this is the community you came from. But there are certain people, when you tell them that, they tell you that, I'm not from that tribe or I'm not from that community, it's because of they don't know it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know it. They were misled.
Mm-hmm.
Because when your parents, they don't tell you what you are, tomorrow, where are you going to fall? You will not know where you came from. So the parents, we take, the problem starts from the parents.
Yes.
Yes. For me, I blame the elders first because, before you blame the kids, you have to blame the elders. If my son, like me, my son, you know that you know something about my son.
Yes.
He's 8 years. He's having a kora. He's having a drum. He's having a guitar.
The
Father.
son of a griot.
I'm your father. You have to learn from me like the way I learned from my father. So if that happened, and then if you are a blacksmith, you show your son that I am a blacksmith. This is what you are. Your son will learn from that, and wherever he go, he will say that I am a blacksmith. But if you don't tell your son that this is what you are, how he will never know that I am like this. So for that being the case, it will be very bad, and you will fall in a very bad trap.
Mm-hmm.
That's the consequence, and then it's the tax Gambia here we are facing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to say a quick hello to Sheba. Sheba Nima could be a relative. Everybody in this chat here tonight, we could be relatives. We could all be connected in some way, shape, or form. And we just don't know because we can't remember because we were separated.
Yeah.
And because we were flung across all different parts of the earth. So also we've forgotten who did what to us, not so much in BlaXit, to be honest with you, but I see, I don't know if you know, you heard of Malcolm X?
Malcolm X, yes, I heard
Yes.
about it.
Okay, so Malcolm X had a theory, and he had a theory about the house Negro, and he had a theory about the field Negro. Yeah, I hope you don't mind me saying that, but I'm just using it just to be quite literal. I'm going to say hi to Farouk Salam and also Kaden Akpat. It says we're in and out. Oh dear. It is quite consistent here. So I don't know what's happening. I hope everybody's off the internet. But we'll keep trying anyway. But thank you for, is that a super chat? I find it very hard to detect when they're coming until they're on the screen. But anyway, thank you. Whoever wants to donate a super chat and have their comment put on the screen, then go ahead. I'd like to raise some money for also letting you know that we need to preserve our traditions before we can't even remember what they are, or before we don't know what they are. So, greetings, brothers and sisters. BlaXit. Now, I know today is an impromptu program, so I do apologize. It wasn't really advertised as I usually do, but because I had, sorry. Okay, so bye.
Yeah.
I said it wrong.
MBYE.
Yeah, okay, bye. Did I say Njai? Oh, I'm thinking about Uncle Taff. Njai, sorry. Okay, so here I just really wanted to, that's the reason why I just did this quick impromptu program called Do We Have Amnesia? I'd like you to talk about.
Yeah, Jules, that one is very important. That question also is very interesting and in the society. And the consequences we are facing, especially where I'm there to care my son because they are having an incident. Okay, and then that problem is because of you. You just raise some money. It's because of you. You just raise some money to help me and then give me some food stuff so that I can go along with it to the family to support me with my family. Isn't it? Yeah. You just come and then you feel that you are black. You come on board. And then to say that I am going back to my land, say BlaXit family. We are all the same.
That's right.
Okay, right now the value and then the importance, people in our community, for example, when there's a
Sorry, peace.
this is it. That is our first mission.
Okay.
Yeah. That is our first mission. And then, for example, if there's a funeral, the elders used to talk and the majority can hear about it. It is ceremony also we do it.
Yeah.
So that is our.
Yeah.
We are there to maintain peace. Right now, we find it very difficult, especially like what I'm telling you. At this point in time, at this crucial stage, if it is not you right now, today, tomorrow, I will not going to have any food to eat in my house.
Wow.
Because of the incident I have, I am staying at home. I don't go anywhere. If anybody knows me, wherever you see me carrying Cora.
Yes.
Cora is my first identity. I don't know it. Wherever I am, I'm with my Cora. But I parked my.
Charlie's son had an accident and received third-degree burns. Oh, okay.
Let me bring the phone.
I just want to show you what happened to his son. So he hasn't been able to play the kora. So he asked for some support. So of course, BlaXit, came to his aid. And I want to say something while we're here. In terms of making peace, yeah. I want to implore to everybody that, there's been a number of rumors and conjecture about BlaXit. And I just want to share with you that.
This is the picture.
Okay, this is what happened to his son. I hope you can see this. So it is quite disturbing, but he received terrible burns. And so he was unable to work. Now, Griot plays the kora and has bookings. So he was unable to get any bookings. Now, I know that the signal is not very stable tonight. I'm really sorry, and I don't know why, but we have got another live tomorrow. So I'll make this one a short one, just because of the connection, yeah, and frequent interruptions. So this is his beautiful son. He's the one that had the accident. But I just wanted to appeal to you to show you that, in order to keep traditions alive, we can't have amnesia about them. We have to preserve our culture, or else what are we going to learn when we come back? Have history about us.
You're from Africa.
And what fuller group would you think? Am I Wolof? Am I Aku? What am I? By looking at me. Wolof, am I Aku? What am I?
That is a Jola surname in Ghana.
That is my adopted surname.
Okay.
So
okay.
You would never guess from anything else.
Yeah.
But by looking at me.
Okay.
And looking at my features,
Okay, anyway, for you, if anybody is willing to judge you, maybe we can call you as a Fulanis from Fula family.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So what would make me a Fulani? What by looking at me would make me a Fulani?
Yeah, because I'm what Englishman says, "Lord is thicker than water."
Hmm.
There are signs of humanity, whereby when you see that, you can quote the person, even you don't know the person. You can judge him, quote him that you know you are from this tribe or from this ethnic group.
Hmm.
I'm a Fulanis in their hair here. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a sign there whereby when you see it, I don't. Not everybody knows it. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But if you see that, you will know that yeah, this guy is a fool. He touched
Ah.
a blood of fool.
Okay.
So that one is part of it. There are
Yeah.
secrets. Knowledge is extent.
How would you know?
If you are spending, that one also there's a sign of it. You know, there are
You
certain
learn
people.
something new every day. So
Yeah.
listen, BlaXit family, it's a short one. We're having connection problems, unfortunately. So BlaXit family, it's a short one. We're having connection problems, unfortunately. So we're going to try and cut it short. All of our Patreon supporters, I die hard, is it ride and die or ride and basically those Patreon supporters who have been with us from the start and who are still with us now. So I want a problem with the connection. I've just realized something. There's loads of things open um, on the computer. Apologies, everybody. That should help
This is
somewhat.
this is,
I wasn't on the computer before. My brother was, but he left loads and loads and loads of things
this is what
open.
plan from late night when I am training with him in my house.
Okay, well, you can send that to me and maybe we can share it on another show because I'll have to load that up. So tell me if that's any better. No. Anyway, everything why, but I will get to the bottom of it. But I'd like to say thank you so much to Gregory, so much to Linus and Marpeace family, good night, and Lance Beman, good night, everyone. Wendy Green, hi, Han, nice to see you there. Colunda, thank you as well. So everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm really sorry it's a short one today, but we're having some internet connectivity issues. Not sure why, and I'm not an expert or an engineer, so I'm going to wind it up here. But just would like to say thanks to Jolly. As you can see, that happened to his son, and so I'm going to try and do our best to try and give what we can here tonight to him to help pay for medication, also to help with his subsistence while he's unable to work looking after his son. So, we wish you all the best, Jolly. And also, if you would like a Cora like mine, as you saw the program, if you saw the program with him making my Cora, do let us know. Because Jolly here, that's what he does. He makes those traditional instruments and he also teaches them. So if you've got an interest in that, just let us know. And you can drop us a line at info@blaxithome.com. That's info@blaxithome.com. And if you'd like to support us, then you can do via Patreon using BlaXit, BlaXit. Or if you'd like to support us via PayPal, you can do at bopcollective@yahoo.com. That's via PayPal. That's bopcollective@yahoo.com. Like I said, we're going to try and help the brother. If you'd also like to help the brother, then feel free. At the end of the day, I walk the walk and I talk the talk. I love all my brothers and sisters, no matter where they're. If any of my brothers and sisters causing mischief, why I do it is because I want us to live in, harmonious coexistence. And if there's something that's upsetting the equilibrium, I will say it. So I don't want anyone to take personal offense because they might have an allegiance or anything else that is not African. Yeah. So that's what's important for me. So if anyone has taken offense to anything that I've said, or even anything that I didn't say directly to anybody else, right? Or anything for the worst effect and it wasn't true, then and it was edited to the worst effect. If I said a small group of people from any, forward, this is what it's about. Yeah. Let's see if we can support and keep forward. This is what it's about. Yeah. Let's see if we can support and keep those getting lots of views or what have you. But I'm not here for that. The mission, which is the BlaXit, which is leaving the West for the best and coming back home. It's your black exit. Yeah, from the white lands to the black home, Africa. So that is what it's about. Yeah. So making sure that you can get on that plane and come home, making sure you have a financial game plan in place so when you come here, you can survive. Yeah. And not have to hustle. Yeah. And you can do so successfully. But before I go, I just would like to say a big thank you to everybody. We had a huge response to Taft City. And I would like to say big thank you to Uncle Taft. A big thank you to all of the BlaXit team that made it possible. A big thank you to the president. Just say this, yeah? We are looking at a very, very, very bright future in Africa. But we need to come home and we need to unify and be together without being upset, being oversensitive, and without carrying the baggage of the self-hatred that they gave us back home. This is where you come to be free. So let's try and get rid of the baggage there before we bring. I'm going to say it again from the bottom of my heart. I love you all like my brother and my sister. Yeah, don't let anyone fool you. I swear down it's true. Okay? If I don't like someone, it's that individual person. It's not where they're from or anything to do with that. Yeah? And so just look at it like that. And if there's a group of people and they're from, I don't know, let's just say France, they came from France and they carry on with mischief together. And we need to come here for the right reasons.
Together we stand, divided we fall.
Exactly. Yeah. Together we stand, divided we fall. Yeah. So I just want to say a quick hello to those people that I didn't say hello to before. So Gracie Griffith. Hey, did you know that Griffiths is also our family name, Gracie? Yeah, so there you have it. Yeah, that's one of our family names is Griffiths. Sherry McCleary, and someone says, I just want to fly drones. Freedom is in your mind, not in a place. Oh, I totally agree. But sometimes your environment can have an impact on how you feel. Yeah, you can be in an invisible prison because of the consequences of your environment, particularly when I was working like a lot of jobs and especially like working 9 to 5. Well, it wasn't even 9 to 5. I used to start at 8:30 in the morning and finish late. You know, when you're in that every day, yeah. You know, it's like you don't have that freedom. No. Yeah. So in a way, I understand what you're saying. Hey, Bijou, there's my sister. Yeah, who's hailing from over there in the US of A. How are you doing? So it's good to see that you're here. And I want to say a hi to Franklin as well, who hit that 100,000 subscriber mark. Now, BlaXit have been over 50,000 subscribers for a while. I should look and check and see where we are at. I'm not sure, but I will do. I must admit, I'm not so hot on the analytics and stuff. I guess I should be, but I'm not. And the reason why is because this is a heartfelt mission, and it's very important that it's a heartfelt mission. Now, I've also had a lot of inquiries about holiday rentals. Now, Uncle Taft does holiday rentals, so I'm going to make a video especially for you. So if there is especially for you, I want to say a special thanks to Gina. I want to say a special thanks also to Travel with Tay Tay, a special thanks to Culture, and of course to my sister there, African Tigress, and of course to my sister over there in Ghana. So, you know, I think we should have an all-girls show. I don't mind organizing it on BlaXit, but I think we need to have an all-girls show on BlaXit, and then we can have a mixed debate with everybody, and then we can have an all men show with Adrian hosting. Tell me what you think. Give me a thumbs up in the comments if you think that's a good idea. We should have like a dealing with Black women's issues, especially when trying to repatriate, because there are issues that we face. And also once you've repatriated, and it's good to have these discussions as a support mechanism. When I was going through cyberbullying, I was able to write and engage with YouTube Black in order to get some support. So tell me what you think. If we can have an all-girls session one day a month, maybe a man session all 1 day a month, and a mixed debate with all of us. Yeah, talking Africa. So give me a thumbs up or a fist or something in the comments so I can see you. I know the connection's terrible, but if you can see and hear me, please do respond. So we know if you think it's a good idea. I love you too, Queen. Yeah, and that is Nakodu Aftar. We need more love. We need more love. I'm so tired of the haters and the hatred. You don't even understand. I'm like one of these kind of, people. I'm always like, very into much lovey-dovey. You're right. Say hi. Yeah, exactly. We can stay positive. Yeah, we can stay positive. I think we just stay positive, because there's far too much negativity going on online, and it's really, I think, upsetting my spirit. And a lot of it's actually been targeted at me, and I guess that's why they want to do it. But we're made of strong stuff. We're made of the same genes as our brothers and sisters whose shoulders we stand on. Yeah. So at the end of the day, Marcus Garvey left an indelible mark on me. Harriet Tubman and her story has left an indelible mark on me. Nanya of the Maroons has left an indelible mark on me. The Nzinga Warriors, has left an indelible mark on me. So, I think that it's important that moving forward, we remember these people. But how do we remember them? Through the griot. Yeah. And so it's important that we remember them too. Let's try and help see if we can, give the griots some support. Like I said, I would love to help him. I've done my best for now, but there's far more coming where that's coming from, because it's important that we can help to preserve their culture and their lives. Because if he gives up being a griot, then how are we going to learn? If he wants to go and, play money, to go and chase money rather than doing what he loves and what he was raised for, and, carrying that tradition. So someone says, Franklin, Julia, I have a YouTube excerpt of your last contribution about Black women. It was uploaded today. Hey! Thank you, Franklin. Thank you, Franklin. Yeah, I really, really appreciate that. So Natamba Music, we love you too. And Queenie, don't watch them crab in a barrel. Sister, stay strong. Unity is strength. Thank you so much. I'm trying, maybe I shouldn't, but I always do. I'm just going to be honest. Someone sent me an email. And in the email, someone said to me, Julie's over 40 different videos out there saying conflicting things. I say, follow the truth, because the truth will set you free. Yeah. And so, what I did? I responded in a really, really, really long email. It took me I think I must admit about 2 hours to write this email. I just wanted to respond. And so, what I did? I dissected every single lie, every single accusation. I dissected it all with evidence. And what I did? I didn't obviously share people's personal information, in case you're thinking that. I just gave evidence of, for example, dates, etc. And, in order to exonerate myself, the person didn't even bother. After I spent all that time writing, they didn't even bother to respond, because I guess deserve our truth. We cannot have amnesia about our truth and our history and our heroes and our sheroes.
Truth will remain. So if you are lying, you are destroying your own tennis. And the moment you start accusing people, while that is not their character and their behavior. If you explain something to me that you tell me that Mr. X or Madam X is so like this and this and this, if I am not stupid, I'm intelligent, I will not even listen to you. The best answer to a fool is to make a silence. If you raise a word to me, which I don't build any interest on that, I know that what you are telling me, Julia, that one is not true. I'm not going to bother myself to have even conversation with you.
Yeah.
So the best thing is we sideline alliance, and then those know that they are not justice. You have to be. I always tell people that trust yourself first. If you don't trust yourself, you will not trust nobody, and nobody will trust you.
Exactly.
And a good identity, and then you are truthful to somebody. Wherever I see you, if somebody want to tell me anything bad against you, I will tell them that what you are saying is not true. You are the one lying.
Yes.
But that guy is innocent, and then all what you are accusing him is not true.
Yes.
So truth will set you free.
Yes.
We believe in truth. Truth will remain in this world.
Yes.
The world was found by the truth, and then the world will end by the truth.
Yes. Yes.
Our God is truthful.
Yes.
God needs truth. Anything that is going transparent, that's what God appreciates.
Yes.
But God don't need any diagonal worshiping.
Yes.
If you believe in God, you will worship a Christian or Jews or whatever you are. Any religion, you have to believe that this is the Almighty. He made me to worship Him for this.
Yes.
That's not like to kids.
Yeah.
So it's like that.
Yeah.
That's why it's very
And
important.
for those people who have got their own sets of beliefs, or those free thinkers, you're entitled also to your structure, of thought, or your way of life, or your belief system.
Another thing is,
I just want to say that because there are some people out there that are spiritual, they're not religious.
No, they have to give us because I have point to say also. When you talk of the blacks also, we have a very difficult life also. Yeah, because a nature thing like this Black Xit family, this thing bring a big collaboration, a big link to black people.
Yes.
If you understand, I'm not talking about somebody whom that they are full, they don't understand. Understanding is the best use of life. But for those who that they have understanding, Black Xit is there to join the blacks together, we come together. But there are certain people who that they will feel jealous. They would not like to see Black Xit to go forward, just to destroy Black Xit because of the justice that is there, and then the way people are combining together to have a collaboration link, to build friendship and then family. Some people will feel jealous on that, they will not like it. That one is part of black nature. I always tell people that we the short hairs are wicked to ourselves. No, that one is nature to black. When you go to America, blacks are there killing each other. You will not see white people are fighting there on the street. Europe also is like that. But every time you hear that the blacks are killing each other, why that?
Because they put us against each other.
And then we are very important.
Yeah, because they put us against each other.
We are very important. This scholar, we should not underrate this scholar. Black is very important. Don't you know that even in the day of judgment, the black support, the first person to go to the paradise is going to be a black. So black is not something which that is at the back. We should not play ourselves. We should not joke ourselves. We should gather together. If anybody wants to destroy, my dear, let me tell you one thing. If you have a bundle of broom, you want to braid it, my dear, you will stay the whole day there. You cannot do it.
But if you had one,
if you have only one, when you hold it,
I think I put my torch on. Sorry.
So it's like that,
Yeah.
That's why I say that together we stand divided we fall. So let us try. We combine
Well, that's
together.
what I want to say.
We forget about all this sideline wars. This other discussion about against the BlaXit. They don't know the value. I'm very sorry. They don't know the value of BlaXit. That's why they are joking with it. But if you know the intention of the BlaXit and then the value, because if you look at Gambia right now, recently the way we are, the time this BlaXit insists in Gambia here, how many Gambian people are feeding from BlaXit? How many Gambians are having contacts from Gambia to America from this BlaXit? And all those people, there are people like me. They cannot, they don't have any work in Gambia. They don't have jobs. They are dropout students. Some lose their family in the early age. But right now they have contacts in BlaXit. They are feeding. They are getting goods from them. They have strong contacts. So all those things are very important. If like what I was explaining before, some people will feel jealous on that.
Yeah.
Like if you are my neighbor, I can able to achieve directly for myself. You will find it to get 25 bullets for yourself in a day. And then if I see that you are willing to get something which is bigger than mine, I'll feel jealous on that. So I will start to destroy you. Whilst that is not you are. Whilst that is not your behavior. Just to destroy it and so that what you are looking for you cannot earn it. And that one is very bad. I will not benefit from that. If you get it today, tomorrow, maybe my son or my daughter or one of my family members will be able to, like what I was telling you before.
Have we forgotten our brotherhood and sisterhood? Have we got amnesia? Have we forgotten that we're supposed to work together? Have we forgotten that we're supposed to do good for each other? Have we forgotten, or are we just want drama and negativity? Have we forgotten that we are people who thrive on goodness? We are, I'm telling you. Now, I can, some of the people in this thread, right, that are here today, right now, some of whom I know personally, yeah?
Like,
and some people in this thread here are good, I know, good-hearted, right? Generous, good people who, unfortunately, people have taken their kindness for weakness. And you know who I'm talking about, right? But just stay strong. That's my answer to you. Don't worry about what they're saying or doing. You stay strong because your heart is good. Yeah? Everybody has potential to do good or bad. Yeah? But your heart is good. I know what you're going through. And all I got to say is this, yeah? I got your back. Don't worry about what people have to say about you. I've got your back because I know what it's like to be under attack. Yeah? And so let's just stay firm because we are about unity. Let's not have any amnesia. We are about unity. We have to move together as a team. As a team.
Yeah.
And even if one member of the team lets you down, you will say, you know what? This guy, he's not performing well. Yeah? So we're going to have to replace him in the team. Yeah? And that is it. Even sometimes I have to make some very hard decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you've got someone and they're not able to perform, the role that you're paying them for. But your heart is there because you really want to help them, But you can't help everybody, and that is what it is. But you know what you can do? Pay for training for those that you do.
That Mali, so that because Mali they respect the Agriol.
But why are we dying? Because people are forgetting about your importance.
When you come from my own life, start to me. The moment I start narrating some of my history, the way I pass, I feel very sad. Because what I encountered in my life, I know. Not rights. It's rights I used to fall down on the street, wherever I am. So I have a very difficult life. Then from there, that was the time I lost all my families. Suddenly I came back and then I started saying that, to the candidate, my father passed. There's a water in my father's room. So it's better I develop the culture back. So that's why I put myself into
the position is strong
because I develop it in Gambia. Because I don't have any support.
But if you got support,
if I have a program,
if you had support, if you had support, in terms of promoting the traditions, in terms of having a chorus school where people can go and learn and have a program for people who can learn to be a griot so we can continue that tradition, and you're supported enough to earn a decent salary to bring home to your family, isn't it worth staying to keep that tradition here?
No, if I have...
What do you mean no?
If I have support, I say...
Oh.
I say, if I have support,
yeah.
When I have support, if in a school, I can handle it.